Damn. Just wash my hair again. The last video I posted. Is this straight? The last video I posted was the last time I washed my hair. It was probably like a week, 2 weeks ago. So, is it curly? Is it Locs? What is it? It's Freeform. So, it's been about a year. I officially hit a year without brushing my hair. And it's cool. It's cool as fuck. I like it so far. It's been a year. You can see, you know, I take care of my hair still. I've always taken care of my hair. I guess it's gonna be another series. This is my hair straight out the shower, part 2, and I guess we can just keep going. But you know, for those interested, yeah, this is what it looks like. I have a couple of like twists in the front that I just twist, and when they get a little longer, I'll start braiding. But you know, this is how it looks, and it's, you know, you can see, you know, my hair is kinky curly, type 4, type B, so it was really easy for my hair to lock. My hair has wanted to lock for years, actually, and even, you know, when I was on my curly hair shit, it didn't take too long in between, you know, wash days, you know, for me to see some of the hair. You know, I'd have a couple coils here and there. They'd be damn near ready to lock. This one I had a rubber band on because I was playing basketball earlier this week. But you can still see some of them are, you know, still not fully there. But I like it. I like the rough look. I like, you know, it's still somewhat curly. It still has the texture. But this is what it looks like fresh out of the shower. And it's been really cool to document this stuff. For those of you that are actually waiting on a lock tour, I apologize because I said it was coming soon, and it is coming soon, but I fucked up the time. So I thought, like, I stopped brushing the day I decided to, like, okay, I'm gonna let it lock, I'm gonna let it freeform do its thing. It was last year on the eclipse. So I thought it was the 18th of April, but it was the 8th. So technically, it's been over a year now. So I said I wanted to lock in, you know, on the lock content and document the journey and stuff like that. And I was going to start, you know, getting more into it whenever it hit a year. And it's hit a year. So it's time to lock into it. I have a whole list of lock ideas and content I want to get into. I need to count them. I need to pick the most unique one. I need to, you know, pick the thickest one, the thinnest one. I already know which one is the thickest. I already know which one is really unique. I don't know how many I have. So if you're really interested in that, let me know. That's definitely gonna come soon. I will definitely wait to count them until, you know, I'm on the camera. But I just washed it. I have a couple clients today that I'm working with, and you know, for those that don't know, I'm a model and creator. I've worked with over 200 brands all around the world, and I do this shit full time. So, which is also something else I'll get into. You know, a lot of people are saying, don't let your hair lock, don't let your hair freeform because of modeling and commercial work and, you know, things like that. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the craziest model shape right now because, you know, I've been, you know, chilling, eating and stuff like that, but I have been working on it, you know, the last couple weeks. It's about to be summer, so I want to get back right, you know, get outside, do, you know, some crazy shit. But in terms of the hair, this is how it's looking right now. It's technically been a year and 10 days. So that's, what would that be? Around 370 something days, you know? And I like it. I like it. I love this stage. I really have appreciated this journey, and honestly, I haven't even been able to. Not that I was not able to. Let me correct it. But I really was covering it up every time I was going outside. Not like crazy, but like, you know what I'm saying, a bandana, have it hanging out the sides, or, you know, like having it up or having it like coming out, you know, the beanie or like a head wrap or something. There's just so many different styles you can do. But I feel like it also kind of helped me. Here go one right here. I feel like it also kind of helped me, you know, keep my hair more low key. But since it's finally like heavier and it's hanging and stuff, it has been cool to go outside with it all out. Of course, having a top up like this or put up or something like that. The only catch really is just it's hair's all over the place, you know. That's the only catch. But it looks cool and it's really fire. And if you have locks, you have freeforms, tap in. Talk to me in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation, start a conversation, let's get some topics going or whatever, but here, I'll let you see it all around. Hold on. See? Yeah. We got the sides right here. Real cool, real neat. The top. You know, this side. And then I'll show you the back too. Just you can see like all around, you know, the close-ups and the texture and stuff. It's cool. And then I'll show you the back. My bad, I'm tall, I got broad shoulders and shit, so you gotta bear with me. I hope that's a cool shot, but it's definitely there. So it feels like a lot of hair, but I don't feel like it's enough. Just get some close-ups for you so you can, you know, see more of it, see the texture. I guess I can split this into another video, you know, a slight lock tour, something super, super slight. And again, one of these days, probably in the next few days when I have a little bit more time, I'm gonna sit down and count them because I have no idea how many I have. And I think that it's at a good enough stage where I can actually count and, you know, actually manage them easier than it was like a couple months ago. It's still a little damp, but that's good. It's good for the shots. It's good for the content. You can see it was a little dirty before I washed it, so, you know, damn. Like, it's just so crazy to me that our hair can just do this on its own, you know? It's, textured hair is amazing. I mean, look at this. This is literally a full-scale lock, and I did not even have to manipulate this. And, you know, you can see the root, you know, it's loose, but, like, I didn't sit here and play with that. I didn't sit here and have to do anything to that. I just think it's amazing. I think our hair is amazing. And to those people that were, like, telling me to lock, here I am. And to those people that were like, your hair would look so fire if you did it, well, here it is. And obviously some people say get a retwist or whatever, but I don't know about all that. I'm not really a traditional style guy. I've always had my own thing going, and I fuck with this. But shit, I mean, you know, I'm gonna probably go ahead and cut it right here. I don't know when I'll drop this. I have a few things already recorded. I'm gonna drop a lot of stuff soon. I started, for those of you interested, I did start a new podcast, a season 2 podcast. The first one is on my main channel, which is my artist channel, at Caustic Prayer. And that's just me starting it, you know, just talking about different things going on, talking about like my journey, the model world, creator stuff, what it's like being a freelancer, some of the weird things that go on. I even talked about the one time, there's a few weird times, but the time I was assaulted by, you know, director, you know, when I was first getting into the game and all types of stuff like that. So if you're really interested and you have any you'll see what I'm talking about. If you're interested in learning more about like the model world and like the creator world and the business side and the ins and outs, you're gonna catch on really quick with me, because that's why I wanted to rebrand and start an entire new season, because I want to focus more on the model content and the creator side, but most importantly the business between it all, because a lot of people don't know everything that goes into the stuff and the ins and outs, and how a lot of these brands be scamming us and taking advantage of us. You know, I've had multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar clients and brands reach out to me, want to work with me, and you know, either expecting me to work for free, or you know, they try to lowball me. And it's a lot of us, so it's really time for us to start speaking out. And a lot more people have been speaking out, especially this year, and I have over the last couple of years. But now it's really, really time to focus on it. It's time to expose a lot more people, expose a lot more of what's going on in the business and these brands and all that types of stuff. And I really can't wait. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, please look out for that, because I'm going to be dropping those pretty soon. I already shot a couple, so that's coming. The lot content is obviously going to be an ongoing thing. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You know, I'm focusing more on YouTube this year, but Instagram, you know, that's really where most of my work is. If you want to see more of my brand work, you want to see more of my water work, go check out my Instagram. And for more of you want to see more like studio work, photography, you have to scroll down a little bit, and you can kind of see how I've evolved and changed, and how I've gotten more into basically running this as a full-time business. So yeah, and you know, be posting more UGC. I'll be posting more. I have a couple more For the Love of the Games recorded. I'm gonna drop those too. So you see, we got a lot of different series going on. I can't. Sorry, my video cut off. But yeah, I can't wait to get more into this YouTube journey, and to grow with you, and to build an audience, and you know, give it a couple more months, and more of what I'm talking about will be posted, and it'll look a lot better. You know, we only have a few long form videos up right now, but I'm shooting every single day. I have so much stuff in the drafts, and I have some stuff that I haven't even touched yet. So a lot of stuff is coming, and we just hit 210 subs today, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I really hope that we can build an audience and community, because that's really the last thing I need, and I've been trying to do that for a while. Everybody told me to get on TikTok. I blew up on TikTok. I never blew up on TikTok. I don't think my content and what I'm here to do and say is necessarily all for TikTok. It's mostly trolls and people that's just looking for quick entertainment, and that's not necessarily all the stuff that I'm here to bring. So definitely show some love on Instagram if you can. That's really where most of my work is. And you know, show some love. Follow me, show some love. It's it's a very weird industry, and I'm at the point in my career where most people you know, they're really just hating, and the people that I used to work with, or people that, you know, have been watching me for years, you know, they're kind of sick and tired of seeing me, you know, whether they're unfollowing me, just not engaging anymore, or, you know, just being a ghost. It is what it is, and that's fine with me, because that's part of what comes with success. But if you do appreciate me, and you do want to learn more, and you do want to see more of what I've done, and how I have, you know, put my time into the industry, please tune into my Instagram and show me some love, because there's a lot of hate out here, and I'm not out here putting hate on anybody. So, but that's how it is, you know, for those of us that are really in this, and we have morals, and we're not selling our soul. So yeah, you know, might have got a little bit out of the lock context, but this is my shit. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and let's get this dropped. Let's, you know, get to the next video.